So we've got to talk about some recent news that's came out of Liverpool over this past week or so. Now, I know I'm a few days late. I did post this story to my Instagram when it broke, but I have been busy for the past few days. That's why I haven't made a video on this situation. But seeing as there's been a major update over the past 24 hours or so, I thought I'd share this story or the update for anyone who isn't aware of this situation, because I really feel like this story needs to be highlighted. Now, for anyone who's seen my last video covering the Rishmeet Singh murder, then you'll know how I spoke about how London is on track to have a record high number of teenage murders in 1 year. But this isn't just a London problem, teenagers dying. This is a UK-wide problem, which on the topic of just exactly that, again takes us to Liverpool, where sadly over these past few days, a 12-year-old girl was pronounced dead after being stabbed to death in the city centre. On the 25th of November 2021, that would be last Thursday, emergency services had been called to Church Alley at around 8:39 PM to reports of an assault. When officers arrived, they discovered 12-year-old Ava White collapsed on the floor, with a member of the public who witnessed the attack giving her first aid. You see, she'd been out with friends following the Christmas switch on. Either way, Ava was rushed to Elder Hay Children's Hospital, where sadly she died a short time later. Within the first couple of days, 4 teenage boys aged between 13 and 15, all from the Dingle area, were arrested and at that time had remained in police custody for questioning. But in the most recent update, one 14-year-old boy from that group has been charged in connection with the investigation. On a quick side note, the other 3 have been released on bail. The 14-year-old, who can't be named for legal reasons, was charged with murder and possession of a bladed article yesterday evening. Also, police would go on to release this still of a van, and they said they'd like to speak to the occupants who may have witnessed the assault on Ava, but I'm unsure if anything has happened moving forward in regards to that. Either way, this 14-year-old appeared in court today, and from what we know so far in regards to the alleged events, all we're being told is that a verbal argument had taken place which resulted in Ava suffering from, quote, catastrophic injuries. The judge in court today told the boy at a 5-minute hearing, because this is a murder case, it has to go to the Crown Court. That is the only place murder cases can be tried. I'm formally sending it to the Crown Court for Wednesday morning. Between now and then, you're going to be kept in secure accommodation. So as you can see, this isn't just a London problem. Across the UK, children are literally dying at the hands of a knife, in some cases at the hands of a gun. When does it stop? We need parents to really show their children that carrying a knife isn't the way forward, and if parents can't do it, we need older role models who really have an impact on these children's lives to sit down with them and show them there is a better way to life rather than carrying a knife. Again, this is a general statement I'm making here, and at the end of the day, I don't see why kids up and down the country feel the need to carry a knife. Why can't kids just be what they are? Kids, enjoy yourself. You don't want to spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulder, going deeper down a rabbit hole you can't get yourself out of, getting to a point where your mental health is that bad you don't even want to leave your own house. These are the things that people don't talk about, but we need to be having these conversations, especially with children. Back to the story at hand though, and I do want to take this time out just to say rest in peace to Ava, and I do want to send my condolences out to her family and friends at this extremely difficult time. If I do get any more updates coming from this situation, as always, I will keep you guys posted on this one. But for now, give the video a like for more crime-related content like this, and make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't. It's been me, Huncho, and I'll see you in the next one.